Hey, Shalom. HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well, who taught me this truth. Enough respect and salutations to the fellow Akim, the house of David, the hopefully elect. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BARAK to you, Akim, as well as to sincere Akhwat that are listening and learning. So this is your brother Yahawah coming to you again with this 100% doctrine. And I got this article queued up by AS, right? AS. U.S. News. Let's read it. It says $600 tax rule. What transactions would the IRS be able to track? To cover the cost of new spending, the Biden administration has proposed a new rule that would give the IRS license to see transactions for bank accounts with over $600. Well, there you have it, man. Hey, the thief come not but to steal, kill, and to destroy. And this is another way of him stealing your goods. We're gonna get into these precepts and let you know what you have embarked upon is storing money with ease in your spiritual bank account. Let's say that again. Storing money with ease in your spiritual bank account. You see? And you might say, well, I need something tangible. I need something hardcore. I need something written on paper to know what I have. Well, look at your bank statement right now. Look at your app. Get on your phone. Look at your app. That's something tangible. That's something you can see. This here, what we're doing, all right, you have to have faith and hope into what you're storing, all right, will be there when Yahawashi returns. And even with that, he's going to far exceed. You see? So old ass. You got people like her, old ass motherfuckers around here trying to tell you what to fucking do, man. This is outrageous. Let's read this paragraph. I'm going to get into some precepts. In a recent report by the Internal Revenue Service, the agency estimates that the federal government loses around $166 billion in revenue to tax avoidance each year. And you still got these Negroes out here saying that they're not oppressed. They losing money, and on the front end, they still take it out your check. Before you even get your check, it is taxed several times. And after you get your paycheck, when you cash it or when it's deposited into your bank account, you are taxed when you buy groceries, you are taxed when you buy gas, you are taxed when you buy anything else in this land of America. It is taxed. So you get taxed. That's oppression, man. It says in hopes of limiting tax evasion. And who is the main evaders of tax? The ones with money. It says the Biden administration have proposed a new rule that would allow the government to monitor bank accounts with over $600. The move has sparked outrage by Republicans who see it as a prime example of government overreach. And it is. Just to tell you it is. But these are thieves. All right? They come not but to what? Kill, steal, and destroy. Let's get into these precepts, man. I'm going to go to the book of Philippians, chapter 3. This is verse 8. It says, ye doubtless, so I want to start at. Let's start at 7. It says, but what things are gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach. Yeah. What have you gained in the world? Answer that question on your own. Yeah, doubtless. And I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahawashi, my Lord. And why has we did this? Because these treasures within the scriptures, all right, contains everlasting life. Innumerable amount of riches. For whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach. I may win Yahawashi, man. You see, we count all things dung. We don't give a shit about what the world and what it's going through. Let's get a precept real quick. All right? Because if you're trusting in the riches, if you're trusting in Egypt, if you're trusting and the Pharaoh, then you're going to fall by that same one you trust in. This is the book of Romans chapter 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Lord willing, we're a part of that precious number, that the glory which shall be and will be revealed in us. Okay? That's the same glory that YAHAWASHI has sitting on the right-hand side of his Father. You can't count up the cost in this world, in this carnal day and age, and say, well, I got it better than I would have it being joint heirs with YAHAWASHI. That's outrageous to utter such nonsense. The book of Hebrews chapter 3, verse 13. But exhort one another daily while it is called today. See, the key thing is exhort one another. It says daily. That should be every single day. When you have a job to do, when you're a servant, all right, to something, when you're accounted on for a thing to do, you have to do that job. And if you love that job shouldn't be tedious to you. All right. You shouldn't have your head down going to camp talking about, oh man, another day. No, you got to understand that you're storing up a spiritual bank account with ease now. Remember I say that, with ease. Because YAHAWASHI said it. It's nothing but a little labor that I got me much rest. And we'll get that, Lord willing. But this is easy money. All right? This money is not going to be taxed. And you have to do that. You got to come to this job every day, man. Let's read this again. But exhort one another, encourage, right? Let's get that real quick to the blue letter.
Strong's G 3870. Parakaleo. Parakaleo.
Y'all see it. To call one side, call for summon, to address, speak to, instruction, admonish, exhort, entreat, beseech, to strive, appease, console, encourage. See? Encourage and strengthen by consolation, to comfort. So we get the point here, right? Encourage, beseech, entreat, teach, speak, right? One another daily. While it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. You got to do it today, because tomorrow may be too late. And we all can say we have not done enough, right? But why is yet, still time to do so? You should push yourself, all right? It says, verse 14, for we are made partakers of Hamashiach if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast until the end. You see? Until the end. So it's an end game to this. This is not something that we're going to continue to do, even though we will have it in our hearts and our minds and our souls and our spirit. But this is not something we're going to continue to do. You got to remember, there's no clocking out until YAHAWASHI clocks us out. Boss man got to clock us out. Okay? Simple said and put. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Get into the meat of this lesson. Chapter 13, verse 44. It reads again, the kingdom is like unto a treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof go and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field. Yo, you regurgitated everything you have accomplished in this world. Everything you have bought into, everything you have paid attention to in this world, whether it be philosophies, doctrines, rudiments of the world, you have gave that away. All right? You stop cold turkey. And you have bought into this truth. You have paid attention to what's being said by the apostles of Great Millstone. What's being said, all right, through the lens of YAHAWASHI. Verse 45, again, the kingdom of heaven is likened to a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Again, we're speaking of the heavenly riches, all right, that the Lord has bestowed upon us. This one great pearl of great price, man. Who knows such things? You know? Let's go to the book of Luke. Because again, what we're doing is we're making easy money and depositing it into the spiritual bank account. These people, all right, that you people trust in, all right, they're going to continue to steal. They're going to continue to rob. They're setting a lot to do so. St. John 10:10. The thief cometh not, but to steal, kill, and to destroy. Silver said and put. You have a lot of our people trusting in the bag, trusting in the quick, fast, and hurry up. All right? When if they had knew, all right, what was for their welfare, you know, they ought to be doing the things that we do. This is Luke, the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So we should what? Fear not. Who shouldn't we fear? All right? The adversary, the enemy. All right? Men, princes. We should fear YAHAWASHI. Verse 33. It says, sell that ye have and give alms. Just what we just read in Matthew 13. All right? When you found that great poor, that great pearl, all right, for the price, all right, a great price. We sold everything. And what do we do now? We are giving alms, all right? Let's see what it gives us, simple Google definition. Froze up on Miss Lakia. So let's get this again, see what it gives us. All right, gifts. Woo! In historical context, money or food given to poor people. And the money we're giving you is this great pearl. The food that we're giving you is the body of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, right? The wine that we're giving you is the blood. So sell that ye have, which means get rid of the rudiments of the world. And what? Give alms. Provide yourselves bags which wax not old. This is the bag you need to be getting. All right? And our people think they got it figured out. Well, I'm just gonna chase this, and I'm gonna pay the bills, I'm gonna pay taxes on it. I'm gonna raise my children in this same system. And it's a continual process. It goes over and over and over and over again, and you never accumulate generational wealth. Why? Because we are under the curses. So this is the bag that you should be chasing. It says, provide yourselves bag which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approaches, neither moth corrupted. This is the face of moth right here. This is the face of corruption. This is the face of a thief. And for anybody that has $600, dollars or less, for that matter, more, shouldn't even be looked at in a certain way. Shouldn't even be monitored. But we know what they're doing this for, man. All right? It's prophecy, Revelation 13. All right? So back in the Luke 2:12, Salakia, verse 34. And it reads, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So if your mind is on this is where your heart is going to be. If your heart is on these scriptures, the prophecies unfolding, being a watchman, all right, your heart, your mind also is going to be with the scriptures. You see? You pay attention to something for so long, that's what that's what you're going to think about. That's what you're going to have visions of. If you're about women, you're going to be thinking about women. You're about money, you're going to be thinking about money. You women out there, you want men, you're going to be thinking about men. You're going to be thinking about anything else except hastening the day of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And when he do come, he's going to fuck you up. You don't want to be in that situation. I don't personally. This is Colossians 3 and verse 2. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. Let's read this again. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. So what's earthly? What dwells in the earthly realm? Carnal things. Things that can be seen, that can be touched, that can be tangible. I had a nice Rolls Royce, a Rolex watch, some gold around my neck, and some nice specs on my face. Good clothes, nice clothes on. I can get any woman I want. If I'm setting my heart on that, yeah, that can be accomplished. But that is vain. and it will be void. Therefore, that person that has that mindset is void of understanding. You see? Why? Verse 3, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the power, Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi, the Most High. We set our things on the earth, our affection, mind on earthly things, we are dead. All right? Nevertheless, we are alive in Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi. Therefore, we will be hid, Lord willing, in that time. Okay? Matter of fact, let's go here. I think it's in Proverbs 23 and 23. It reads, buy the truth and sell it not. Buy the truth and sell it not. And we just read, let's go back to Matthew. And we'll come back here just to bring it, full circle. 44. Matthew chapter 13, verse 44. It says again. Luke. I was in Luke. Luke 12 and 33. It says, sell that ye have and give alms. And to give alms is teaching. It says in the aspect of food and money. But we know the scriptures are compared to money, are compared to innumerable riches, right? And there's not going to be no fucking white man on a dollar bill in the kingdom of heaven. That shit is going to get burnt up. Just had to throw that out there, right? So the scripture tells us what? To sell that ye have and give alms. So when you buy into this truth, you have bought into a way of life. You have bought into the testimony of Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi. Now you should go and teach, right? But it tells you right here, Psalms 23 and 23. Proverbs 23, Salaki. It says, buy the truth. That means you have bought into this, right? And sell it not. Now, though you have those that's out there that's pitching and bargaining out there, man. And they're pitching and bargaining with the scriptures. And that's a road to destruction. Simple said and put. The Lord got you on this scopeo. He's gonna goddamn destroy you. Set your ass on fire. By what? By the famine, by the pestilence, the plagues, or the ultimate plague. Choose your poison. It says also wisdom and instruction and understanding, because buying this truth will get you wisdom, instruction, and understanding, right? If the Lord is dealing with you. You see? So it's very easy to invest into this, right? And then you go and teach. Therefore, you would have a what? Spiritual bank account. You depositing easy money, right? This is the book of St. John 6 and 26. It said, Yahawashi answered them and said, verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me not because ye saw the miracles, but because ye did eat of the loaves and were filled. And this is a lot of people. This is why they come around. Back then, this is why they came around. They seen the Lord turn the loaves, turn the wine, water into wine. All right, fed the multitude, healed the blind, healed the sick, raised the dead. They seen these things, right, take place. But they didn't come around for those. They came around for what? The food. Verse 27, labor not for the meat which perisheth. See, it doesn't corrupt. See, This money in our bank accounts about to be depleted and watched, and it's going to turn into something technical, something digital. You see? It says, labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat, that meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you, for him hath the Most High, the Father, sealed. You see? So we're in very privileged positions to have this truth. We bought into it. We selling it not. We giving to you freely, dividing the truth, rightfully so. Dividing the word, rightfully so. Right? So we may be found worthy in the eyes of Yahawashi, man. Let's go back to Luke 12. Now, matter of fact, we're going to close out and Sirach. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 51 and 25. It says, I opened my mouth and I said, buy her for yourselves without money. That's it. How do you buy into this? You pay attention. Okay? 27. It says, behold, with your eyes, how that I have but little labor and have gotten unto me much rest. Yahawashi, look into the author and the finisher. Verse 28. Get learning with a great sum of money and get much gold by her. You see that? Get learning with a great sum of money and get much gold by her. That her is wisdom, that her is the scriptures within this whole. Right? So deposit the easy money, all right, into your spiritual bank account. This is the best job in the world. Lord willing, this is edifying and comforting. On to the next one. Shalom.